Hi guys, so today we are going to solve a Leetcode question number 2078. It is fairly an easy question, whereas it is not that easy because when you see the percentage solved is fairly less. So let's see what the question is saying. The question is saying there are n houses evenly lined up on the street. So let's say there is a street, and in that street there are n houses evenly lined up, which are lined in the same line. The houses are in the same line. Now the question is saying each house is beautifully painted. Now in that street all the houses are painted. So next the question is saying you are given a zero indexed integer array, colors of length n. So there is an array of colors of length n, where colors I represent the color of the ith house. So each element inside the array represent a house which is of some color, which is painted with some color, and we have to return the maximum distance between the two houses with different colors. So we have to return maximum distance between two houses which are of different colors. So let's see our first example. In our first example, it is we can see that the first three houses are of blue color, and the last three houses are of blue color, and the middle one is of a red color. So what will be the maximum distance? So we can say like that maximum distance from here to here will be 3, because suppose if you are here, you have to cross 3 houses to reach this point. Uh, so after moving to 3 houses, you are getting here. And suppose if you are here also, after 3 house you are reaching here. So I think this example is clear. Let's take another example. In here we can see that most of the houses are of different color, accepting this, uh, the third house and the last fifth house, they both are of green colors. So let's see how we can solve this question. So from the looks of it, what we have to do is we have to maximize the distance between the two different colored houses. So I think we can solve it via greedy approach. Let's see what can be done here. Suppose we have to maximize the distance between the two houses, two different colored houses. We so let's suppose what can be the maximum distance between the two houses. So suppose one house is here and one house is here. This can be the maximum distance between any different colored houses. So we will start from any point. We will start from here, and we will keep on checking the last house. So suppose this is the house here. I will send my friend. So suppose I and another my friend is here who is helping me to solve this question. I'm sending my friend in that street to the very last house. Let's move to page 2. Yeah. So I'm sending my friend to the very last house, which is here at array size -1, which will be the sixth house, and I'm currently standing here. So I will call my friend and ask him like what is the color of the house. So he will say the color of the house is blue. So I will say okay, my house is also of the same color, so I will move to the next house, because we have to maximize the distance between two different colored houses, whereas these both are of the same color. So this cannot be our answer for this problem. So I will now have moved to the next house. I know that the last house was of blue color, so this cannot be the answer because this is also blue color. I will again move to the next house. I've again received the same color, blue, so I will move to the next house. I'm currently at this point, at 3. So what can be the maximum distance between my friend and me, between my friend's position and my current position? So my friend is currently at the house 6 and I'm currently at the house 3, so maximum position will be 3. Now there may be some cases where this won't be enough. Just if I'm starting from starting from 0th position and continuously moving on to the next house, this can be some cases where the house where the two different color houses distance will be maximum from this house, so what we have to do, we have to take another while loop and we have to fix our we have to again fix our friend at some point which is 0 at the start, because maximum distance can be between this point and this point, which between 6 and 0. So now I'm at the end of the street and at the very last house. So I have again asked my friend, like, what is the color of the house, and he said blue. So I have moved to the next house. I see that this is also of the same color, so I will again move to the next house, and this is also the same color from my starting position, which is 0. So I will again move to this next house. So in this case I'm at the position 3, which is of the same as I, whereas there may be some cases where it is not valid for other cases. So what we'll do, we'll take the maximum distance. So for this case, the maximum distance from two different colored houses will be j minus the starting position, j minus 0. So that will be j only. So to get the maximum distance here, in this will be our answer, max of j minus n minus max of j and max of n minus I, which is this. In this case both are the answer are same, so the answer will be 3 anyways. Let's check our next example so we can better clarify this doubt, like how why we are taking two different pointers I and j and using two different loops. So now I have told my friend to go to the last of the array, to go to the last house of the to go to the last house in the street, which so my friend have reached here at n is equals to 12. So there are total 13 houses. I'm at the start of the house again. Now I will ask my friend, like, which color is the house of? He said 4. So 4 can signify any color. Now I know that the last house color is 4, so I will move to the next house. So when I move to the next house, it's again of the same color, so I will again move to the next house. I see that this is again of the same color, so I will again move to the next house. So currently we are at this position I. So the position of I is 0, 1, 2, 3. We are at the third position, and my friend is standing at the 12th position. So to find the distance between me and my friend, we have to subtract this distance, 12 minus 3, which is 9. So we are getting 9 here. Now let's take our next iteration, where I am standing at the end of the house, at the end of the street with the very last house, and my friend is starting at the start of the street with the first house. I've called my friend and asked again, like, which color of the houses. So he said 4. so I move to the next house, and again the color is same. So what I will do, I will again move to the next house. I see that color are again same, so I will again move to the next house. Now the color is again same, I will again move to the next house. Now the color are different, so we have currently maximized the distance between two different colored houses. So currently my current position is this is 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So my current position will be 8. And the maximum distance between me and my friend will also be 8. So now the max distance, here you can see the difference, like why we are calculating from the both sides. So at current, क्या sorry about that. So the maximum distance will be 9 and 8. So for finding the maximum, we can do a max here, and we'll get the max between both of these, which is 9. Let's code this in Leetcode. So hope you are able to see my screen and the code is clear. Let's define our n, which will be colors dot length. Let's define our I, which will be 0, and j, which will be n minus 1. Let's do n minus 1 here, so we don't have to change everywhere. Now for this, so in this case you can see currently I'm at 0th position and my friend is at the last position. So we will do a where loop in the similar manner, while loop in the similar manner. So I'm currently at I. I'm asking my friend who is standing at n. So I'm asking my friend if is the color of the are the colors of the two houses is same. So if the colors are same, I have to move my eye forward. In the same way, now when I'm at the position J at the last and my friend is at the front of the street at the start of the house, and I have to do j minus minus. So like you can see in this diagram, at this point I am at the start and my friend is at the end, and at this point I am at the end and my friend is at the start. Now we have to find the maximum distance between these two calculated values. So I will do math.max, and to find the distance calculated by I, find the distance traveled by I, we have to do n minus I, and to find the distance traveled by j, we have to do j. Let's test our code. Hopefully everything will be good. Yeah, so yeah, that is accepted. Let's submit our code. Yeah, well, that's good, it's accepted. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.